Happy New Year! For this practice, you will need 0 props, and there will be minimal cueing. Let your breath be your guide. We're going to inhale, scooping our heart forward, opening our knees. Exhale, bring your knees into alignment with your hips and round back. Big breath in as you scoop your heart forward to cow spine. Feel that arch at the mid to upper spine. And as you exhale, round back to cat, almost like you're doing a boat pose with feet down. We'll continue to link these 2 movements with our own unique pattern of breath, breathing in and out through our nose with our lips gently sealed to create heat in the body. Send your breath deep to your belly. As you exhale, suck your belly button up and in towards your spine, pressing all of your air back out through your nose. Each breath is slow and deep. Come to stillness. Big breath in, reach to the sky, looking forward or up. Big breath out, reach back down to the ground. As you breathe in, reach up. As you breathe out, circle your wrists as you guide your hands all the way back down to the earth. Breathing in, circle your wrists. Breathing out. Take some finger flicks, spreading the fingers gentle but wide. Reclose your hips, tucking your knees into alignment with hips. Lean back to boat. Lift your heart, lift one or both legs if you want to. Now setting your feet down, your hands down. You could make fists with your hands. Inhale, lift your hips any amount and feel sensation at the fronts of your shoulders. Set your hips down, boat pose as you breathe out. Lift your hips up, breathing into reverse tabletop or reverse plank. We'll flow between these 2 poses, these 2 movements, reverse tabletop and boat, at your own pace and with your own breath. Slow down the practice and finish up. I'll meet you in crisscross applesauce. Setting your left hand down, breathing in to reach your right arm up and overhead as you exhale, opening into your right side oblique. Lift your heart. Exhale, reach your right arm across your body. Crawl both hands to center. Set your right hand down and reach your left arm up and overhead. Side body stretch on the left. Breathing out, circle down and around. Breathing in and open. Continuing to switch sides as you move forward and up. Notice sensation in your body around your hips, around your shoulders, at your heart center. When you're ready, exhale to forward fold and linger here with your breath. See how deeply and fully you can breathe down to your belly and how completely you can exhale all of your air back out. Your breath is continuous. Breathing in, walking your hands back up. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. We'll switch the cross of our legs, so put a different leg in front now, crisscross applesauce. If you want, joining your hands behind your lower back, hugging a finger or 2 or interlacing your fingers. Breathing in, open across the fronts of your shoulders and lift your heart. If it feels good, drawing your hands down to the ground as you lengthen your back and lift your heart. Any arching back from the mid and upper spine is where we feel that archway. On an exhale, we recruit our core to restack our spine if we went backwards at all. And finding realignment, we'll lift our left arm up. Exhale, reach overhead and experience a side stretch on your right side. Breathing in, breathing out, circle forward. And right hand down, left arm up and over for a side stretch on the left side body. Next exhale, reaching forward and committing to a forward fold here. Stay with your breath. Breathing in, walk your hands towards your legs. Exhale, roll your shoulders up and down your back. Let's crawl to all fours. Maybe you want to put some cushioning under your knees. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Cat-cow flow. Breathing in, arching your back, opening your heart. And as you exhale, rounding your spine, looking towards the legs. Spread your fingers gently wide, draw them down. Draw the heels of your hands, the edges of your hands down. There's a soft bend at your elbows. Next time you exhale, drop your hips back to child's pose. Inhale, come forward, walk your knees back slightly. Exhale and lower about halfway down. Inhale, opening and lifting your heart into a slightly high cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, ripple forward, open your heart, high cobra. Exhale, dropping back. Inhale, ripple forward, not quite an upward facing dog, somewhere between the low cobra and the up dog. And then exhale, take it back. You can practice this movement a few more times at your own pace if you want to. Perhaps on your next exhale, you find a downward facing dog and you take your dog for a little walk, slowly alternating one heel down and then the other. As you lengthen your right leg, look over there towards the right, see if that feels different. And then do the same on the left. Find some stillness, walking back into your plank. Release your knees down. Exhale, bend from your elbows, and slowly make your way onto your belly. Inhale, lifting your heart any amount that feels beneficial, maybe finding your high cobra once more. Set the knees down. Exhale, tuck your toes. Hips go high into our downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet forward into your fold. Bending your knees deeply, feet about hips width apart, or whatever feels right. When you inhale, root through your heels, toes down light, come up to halfway lift, lengthen your spine, heart looks towards the ground. Exhale to forward fold again. Bend your knees deeply, root down to rise up slow, uncurling one vertebrae of your spine at a time. Breathing in, the slower the better. As you rise, your head comes up last. Take a deep exhale and roll your shoulders down your back. Standing up in our first mountain pose of the day. Take a full round of breath here. Optional affirmation of the day. Moving forward, I celebrate all the lessons that I've learned so far. Breathing in. Exhale, hands meet your heart center. We'll take our arms out wide with a big breath in. Exhale and smush your palms towards each other. Inhale here. Next, exhale, a twist either direction, keeping your hips forward. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, add a twist the other way. And we'll flow through these twists with your own pattern of breath. Keeping the hips solid and forward, feeling any rotation across your belly button line, so across the mid-waist. The twist happens from your rib cage up. Bring some softness to your neck. Inhale to center, reach your arms open and upward, lift your heart if you want. Exhale, slowly forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lifting and lengthening. Exhale, set your hands down, step your right leg back into a lunge. Front knee over ankle, and we'll play with shifting our weight forward and back. Maybe as you breathe in, you're coming forward onto your back toes. And as you exhale, you're shooting energy back through your right heel behind you. And when you're ready, find a mellow spot to set your knee down. Tuck or untuck your back toes. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands come back down, straddling the front leg. Inhale, tuck your back toes, float your back knee up, drive through your front heel. Exhale, tiptoe, step the right foot forward, and inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, tiptoe, step forward, and inhale, step back. Exhale, land both feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sink into your hips and come up to chair pose. Rooting back into the heels, the toes down light, neutral low back curve. Stay with your breath. Next, inhale, lengthen your legs, reach high, lift your heart if you want. Exhale, restack your spine, then forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, left leg goes back. Inhale, floating forward. Exhale, sending the heel back. Light on the left toes as you breathe in, sinking through the left heel as you breathe out. Find a mellow spot, place your left knee down behind you. Inhale, low lunge, this time with the right leg in front. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, tuck your back toes, float your back knee. Exhale, tiptoe, step forward. Inhale, send that left leg straight back. Do it one more time. Exhale, tiptoe, step forward, and inhale back. Next time you exhale, land both feet. Inhale, come up halfway, get long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up through chair pose. Exhale, chair. Maybe you want to touch your big toes together, heels spaced apart. Open your arms out wide, big breath in. Long breath out, smush your palms together, sink into your hips. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, squish and sink. One more. When you're ready, maybe you'd like to hug your fingers behind your low back. Keep your hands at your low back. Inhale, lengthen your legs. With a bend in your knees, exhale, forward fold. Hands stay at your low back or slowly drawing hands up towards the sky. Letting your head hang loose, a nice shoulder rinse. bending your knees as much as you need to feel comfortable, belly towards your thighs. Slowly undo your hands, bring your arms down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands down, right leg back, high lunge. Inhale to come up. Back knee is lifted, back heel in line with ankle. We have the left leg in front knee over the ankle. Reaching up, breathing in. Exhale, hands come down. Big breath in, lengthen your spine. Take your left hand down. Exhale, twist towards your right. Either extending your right arm up to the sky or a half arm bind of your right arm at your low back. Inhale. Start to reverse and unwind. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, come up through chair, lengthen your legs, reach high, lift the heart. Exhale, hands come to heart center as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg steps back. Inhale, high lunge. Pause and breathe. When you next exhale, bring the hands down. This time, right hand meets the ground. Exhale, twist towards your left. Reach the left arm up or half arm bind your left arm at your low back. Inhale to start reversing and untwisting. Exhale, step forward in your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, and very slowly bend your knees, uncurling towards mountain. The slower, the better. Head comes up last. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. Recover your breath as you stand strong and tall in your mountain. Inhale, reaching up, lifting the heart. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll stand on our right foot for tree pose, drawing our left foot to our ankle calf or inner thigh. Opposite forces meeting in the middle, sucking energy up from the ground, the midline of the body, sending your fingers out wide. If you want, you can open up the left hip, bend from the left knee, maybe hugging left knee and left hand or left big toe and left hand. Hold that as long as works well for you. And then release, setting up the left foot is your root now. Right foot, ankle, calf, inner thigh, tree pose. Maybe you want to stay here, classic tree, or bring your right hand to your right knee, opening more into the right hip, maybe even a standing happy baby. Right hand hugs the right big toe. When you feel about even on the sides, let it go. Shake it off. We'll take some coattails, that mid-waist twist, this time with a little momentum of the arms, softly whacking the sides of the body. The hips stay forward and stable. Slow down, come to center, roll out your wrists a couple of times. From the top of your mat, we're going to take a big step out to the side. Let's send our left leg back. And you'll be in a high side stance with all your toes to the side of the mat. Bend from one knee more than the other. Inhale, lengthen both legs. And then exhale, bend from the other knee. Lateral lunges, side to side. With breath, we send our legs long and then we exhale, bending from one knee. Lateral lunging. Inhale and switch sides, rooting way back to the glutes. So loading the heels, loading the glutes, the toes down light. Next time you bend from your right knee, maybe you pause there, reach the left arm up. Then you inhale and reverse other side. Left knee bends, left hand comes down, right arm reaches to the sky. If that felt good, you can try it again, either side. Maybe you want to go into a Skandasana here. Just see what's working well for you. Possibly you take it low to the ground. Remember, bend at your knees. With the right knee bent, exhale, twist towards the right leg. The left leg is long. Maybe your right hand comes behind you as your left arm hugs the right leg. These are all just options. Take this as playtime. Do what feels right for you, what you enjoy doing. Next time you inhale, untwist, reverse your motions to come back to long legs. And then Skandasana to the other side, left knee bends. We inhale, we exhale and twist towards the left leg. The right leg is long. Left hand can come down and right arm can hug the left leg. Just options. Make yourself even. On an inhale, we slowly untwist. We reverse our motions with support from our hands and make our way to a wide leg forward fold. With feet parallel and knees bent, you can have hands down for support or hugging the legs somehow. Neck is long, shoulders dripping down the back. Refocus on your breath. Set your hands down, scoot your feet a little closer. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, breathe out. Next, inhale, come all the way up, reach to the sky. Exhale, scoop your legs back in towards each other, mountain pose. However it works for you, we're going to come to face the front of our mat again. You can make it as fancy as you want to. Breathing in, and as you exhale, start to round down, going through ragdoll all the way to your fold, nice and slow. Inhale, come up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back to your plank. Add a flow if you'd like, halfway or to your belly. Inhaling a low, a high cobra, or even an upward facing dog. Set your knees down, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take some time to do what is needed in your downward facing dog. Maybe you shift your heels from one side to the other. When you feel ready, exhale, bring your knees down. Find all fours. Inhale, right arm lifts and you open. Exhale, thread your right arm under your heart. Threading your needle, maybe you have the left hand down for support or you're drawing the left arm forward of your head. No weight in your head and neck, shifting back into your hips. Stay with your breath. Breathing back to the space between your shoulder blades. And a deep breath out. Next inhale, return. Sweep the right arm out or up if you want. And we'll take the left arm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm under your heart. No weight in the head or neck. Maybe right hand is down or right arm reaches forward. Weight back towards the hips. Breathe. Inhale, start to unwind, reach that left arm out or up if you want. Inhale, if it's all right on your knees, go ahead and come up. You could try cushioning under the knees or just leave this out if it doesn't feel good. Next breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, restack your spine. Tuck your toes under, support your low back with hands, fingertips pointing down. Inhale, lifting your heart. Any arching back at the mid and upper spine, low back is long. Exhale, use your core, restack, and come out of it. This time, big breath in as you lift the heart. Option for camel pose. Maybe hands stay at the low back or reach towards your heels. Remember, to get out of this, you're going to use an exhale to restack your spine. If that feels good, take one more round of breath and then come up on the exhale. When you do come up, sit your hips back towards your heels. You can take big toe pose as a great stretch for the soles of the feet. If it doesn't feel good, we skip it, sit any other way. Refocusing on your breath. When you feel ready, exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Whenever you feel like it, find your child's pose. Maybe you want to take the knees slightly wider so you can feel some release in the hips, some release at your lower back. Next time you breathe in, slowly rising up, coming through all fours, making your way into a seat on your bottom. We'll take our right leg in front, bend from our left knee, and send our lower left leg out to the side of our body, kind of like a seated pigeon. Both knees are bent. Exhale, twisting to align your breastbone over your right knee, and maybe you come down into a fold over the right leg, any amount. See how you feel. You can always reverse it. Stay with your breath. Inhale and slowly work your way out of it, setting your hands down, switching sides. This time, lower left leg is in front. We bend from our right knee and set our lower right leg to the side of our body. Exhale, rotating so that our breastbone aligns somewhat with the left knee, and forward folding towards the left, any amount. Next time you inhale, start to slowly reverse. Find your hands, set them down. Behind your hips, bend your knees, feet down wider than hips, and we'll start to windshield wiper our legs one way and slowly the other direction. Leaving your hips down, or as your legs come one way, if you want, you can lift your hips any amount. Has a similar feeling to a reverse tabletop with different leg setting. Each time hips are returning, we're switching the legs and then lifting the hips, bringing them down, switching the legs. Come to center, give yourself a big hug in a seated child's pose with knees aligned or open. Rounding forward, take one more full deep round of breath. As you inhale, slowly realign your spine, sitting up tall. Knees are bent, feet are grounded. Start to lean back, boat pose. Lift the heart slightly as your spine stays rounded. The heart has a little lift. Maybe one or both legs lift. You can always set the feet down. Our jaw is relaxed. We're breathing as we hold our boat, not our breath. When you're ready, set your feet down and come all the way to your back. Reaching both arms up, bend your knees, lift your feet, knees align with hips, opposite arm as leg lengthens. Taking your time, reclined bird dog, left arm, right leg, and switch. Inhaling and exhaling as you return. A few more with your breath, feeling deeply into your core. Leave your knees above your hips. Exhale, hug your hands behind your head and twist left elbow towards your right knee. Hold as you lengthen the left leg. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, and exhale. Switch sides. Right elbow, left knee. Take a breath. Inhale, unwind. And release shoulders down, release feet down. Hands plant firmly beside your hips. We inhale, press through the feet and roll up slowly, one vertebrae of our spine at a time, lifting the hips. Exhale, roll back down slowly. Taking your time with another dynamic bridge if you want. We're inhaling the hips up any amount, feeling the glutes engaged, the low back is comfortable. And exhale, taking one more bridge, and this time hold the pose, not your breath. Keep breathing. Keep feeling into the glutes. Stare straight down at your belly. Watch it fill up with your breath. And as you exhale, watch your belly button scoop down towards your spine. The toes are down lightly. Take one more full round of breath. And on an exhale, we start to roll down one vertebrae of our spine at a time, hips down last. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, and windshield wiper your legs over to the right. If you would like to, you can flex your right foot gently and place your right ankle on your left thigh. Next, exhale, draw your legs up to center. They'll be in a figure 4 position, and then go ahead and unwind them. Following exhale, windshield wiper your legs to the left. Maybe your left ankle joins your right thigh, and you breathe here. Big breath in, and on an exhale, bringing your legs back to center. They're in figure 4 for a moment, then unwind them. Next breath out, hug your legs in really tight. Full breath in, expanding at the front of the body. Full breath out, a nice tight hug. Next breath in, set your hands down, maybe even tucking them beneath your hips. Legs straight up into candle. Point and flex your feet. Maybe you roll your ankles a few times either direction. If you enjoy plow pose, slowly sending legs back behind the head. My blanket caught my feet, which is really nice. You could also allow a higher prop like a pillow or bolster to catch your feet. Not necessary, but if it helps you, experiment. Maybe bending your knees, drawing them down towards your ears. Anytime you want to let this go, you're going to breathe in and really slowly send your legs back up and guide your feet all the way down to the ground. Breathing in, exhale, send your legs over to the right, twist towards your left. Soften your neck, adjust your eye gaze so that your neck feels comfortable. No straining, no effort. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, legs to the left, twist to the right. Find ease in your neck, find comfort in your pose. Three breaths. When you're ready, breathe back to center. Exhale and find one side of your body. Namaste.